to my series of Coffee with BNI Amritsar. After the success of our first episode, I am back on the second episode, sitting right beside another launch ambassador, Vishal Mehra. Vishal Mehra is the BNI Connect app coordinator and a member of BNI Creator chapter. And recently he has become the launch ambassador for the upcoming chapter 4th, which is BNI PARIN. So Vishal, over to you. I would really like you to introduce yourself to all our members and the business category through which you've joined BNI.
Thank you so much, Shreya, for the lovely introduction. Myself, Vishal Mehra from Sevaram Overseas India Private Limited, representing in the business category importers of herbs, spices and dry fruits. Sevaram Overseas India Private Limited was founded by Shri Sevaram Mehra in 1963. We are the third generation of this family business, and he started with the imports of saffron and musk. Along the way, through this roadmap, we have covered the categories of saffron, musk, herbs, spices and Ayurvedic herbs.
So Vishal, I would like to ask you that you're such a young and dynamic entrepreneur, and at such a young age you have taken up this huge responsibility of handling your family business. So I want to ask you, because I think even I face this problem with in the same boat, that what motivates you to be so active and so present and wake up in the morning for BNI meetings on Friday?
So coming in the BNI meetings, first of all, one of the reasons to come up in the morning was obviously making a habit of waking up early.
A good discipline.
Yeah, a good
Nice.
discipline, obviously.
Very good.
And I am a person who loves to connect. So these are some of the sessions. You are fresh. You are so fresh that you meet people. You come before time, and you tend to end up something productive. So being productive means आपको कुछ ऐसा सीखने को मिलता है कि which you can take it in your business and वो आपको बहुत ज़्यादा help करता है.
मैं ऐसे कहूँगी we connect right in the morning when we are in our subconscious fair. उस वक्त we are connecting with like-minded people.
Right.
And when we come back home, जैसे एक refresh button हो जाता है, you are charged with so much enthusiasm कि वो आपके business में भी फिर productivity दिखती है.
बिल्कुल. And there are some points, some very small points which can make wonders in your business.
Totally.
So this is one of the reasons which makes me come early in the morning, and that's all.
Now I think Fridays, nobody disturbs anyone on a Friday because
Fridays are meant to be for BNI.
Yeah.
Everybody knows it.
Yeah.
Even in my office, even in my friend circles, they don't even call me in the morning. They are like, okay, he must be in BNI meeting. So Friday 7:30 to likely 10 o'clock it takes. So it's all about BNI.
Perfect. That's interesting. So Vishal, moving on, I've got to know about you, your business category, and also your biggest motivation for being so active in BNI meetings. Now, where my curiosity takes me is that you are the newly appointed launch ambassador for upcoming 4th chapter BNI PARIN. So what I want, like in the meetings, even I just got to know that you are launching BNI PARIN in February. So I want to know about BNI PARIN. What are your vision and how would you like to take on this chapter as a launch ambassador? And all the members who are going to join the 4th chapter, like what should they look forward to as like you being the leader for BNI PARIN? So just give us like a introduction to your chapter.
BNI PARIN is the 4th chapter of BNI Amritsar we are coming up with. BNI PARIN means Lord Ganesha in English.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So coming up, like we in our Hindu culture, we start everything with Lord Ganesha. So he's a very auspicious god to start things with. So this is the name of the chapter.
Means the auspicious start to everything now is going to start with BNI PARIN.
Yeah. And the visions of BNI PARIN chapter, we are basically focusing on 3 major points.
Okay.
Yeah. So number 1 is empowering more women entrepreneurs to come in for BNI. BNI, this will help grow their personal as well as the business approach towards their own businesses also, and as well as BNI.
Of course.
Number 2 is focusing more on the young entrepreneurs. Young entrepreneurs are the power. Like since Amritsar has a rich culture, I want all the young entrepreneurs to come in there and represent their businesses to BNI. And number 3 is bringing all the traditional approach and the innovations in a one setup, in the one room early in the morning. So that is one of our core values also of BNI. This is the point what I would like to focus more upon.
I, as a member, if I had to join the chapter 4, since I'm a member in chapter 1, I'm actually really loving this approach of bridging the gap between tradition and innovation.
Yeah.
Because I think this is really the thing that needs implementation in all businesses today, because most of us are in our family generational businesses.
Yeah.
So very nice vision. I'm really impressed by your vision as a leader. So Vishal, hearing your 3-point vision, let's talk in this way. Let's say I'm a member in the first chapter, and I'm really interested in helping you as a member to bring in women entrepreneurs, because apart from being a member of BNI, I'm also a member since past 4 years in the other organizations in Amritsar which are women based.
Right.
Now, but I want to ask you that, let's say I send you a lot of women entrepreneurs as visitors in your chapter to experience the chapter and have one-to-ones. Now, they'll obviously ask this question before joining, that why BNI? So I want to ask you, as through your experience in BNI in 1 year, that give an answer to members, to women entrepreneurs watching this, that why BNI?
Excellent question, Shreya. So coming on this point, I would like to say, as our RD always says, Mr. Akhilesh Hora, that BNI is not a bias club. BNI is a platform where all the referral partners, everybody come early in the morning. We are a sales team. We are a set of sales team who sit together, and we are not selling to the room. We are selling through the room.
Okay.
तो हमें BNI में लोगों को नहीं बेचना जो आ रहे हैं.
Okay.
हमें बाकियों को उनके थ्रू बेचना है, उनके नेटवर्क्स यूज करके बेचना है, उनके रेफरल्स यूज करके बेचना है. So I'll give you an example.
Okay.
I asked for a pharmaceutical company in our chapter when it's a weekly presentation round, the 30 seconds round.
Yeah.
So there I asked a pharmaceutical company to connect with for the Ayurvedic herbs. So one of the transporters in our chapter, he directly called me. He said, "Okay, I'll make you meet." Rather than meeting the purchase manager, we met the owner of the company. And उनके साथ बैठे we were having a sip of tea. And उतनी देर में हमारी deal final हुई. And when I gave him a thank you note, it was a thank you note of 50 lakhs.
What? Wow.
Yeah. So 50 lakhs ka thank you note, and he even did knew, the person referring sitting right next to me couldn't realize that he has made me a mature deal of 50 lakh rupees.
Just sipping over.
Yeah,
tea.
just sipping over tea. So you never know how the connects are, किसका कैसे कितना contacts pair है, मेरे क्या connections हैं, आपके क्या connections हैं, and किसके क्या connections हैं, and कब कहाँ किस point पे एक दूसरे के काम आए.
Which means we can't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah.
We have to read the book to know it.
Yes. So BNI is all about business, and we are here to refer and for business.
It was a fantastic conversation that I held with Vishal Mehra from Sevaram Overseas. He's young and dynamic and passionate about his vision and his enthusiastic approach, which is going to come in BNI PARIN, is surely going to encourage a lot of young entrepreneurs to join. If I was a raw member, I would have loved to join your chapter, but even as a launch team member, I am going to be participative because I surely want to see what the chapter holds for all the members. So guys, I hope you like our second episode of Coffee with BNI. The coffee was fabulous. I would really like to give a heartfelt thank you to two of our BNI members for giving us this location and also the production help for today's lovely talk show. So Nitish Mahajan from the Tile World for this beautiful location, and Sanchit Gupta from Univic Industries. He is also a very, very talented videographer. Thank you so much for shooting for us. And I hope you guys stay connected with us for our next episode. And also pour in a lot of love on this one.